Hi guys, welcome to Keeping It Simple Crafts. I hope everyone is doing good. Today we're going to make a fun Easter splatter screen wreath. These are so easy to make. They look like it took a lot of time and money, but it really doesn't. These are one of my favorite things to make. So you're going to need one splatter screen from Dollar Tree, and we just remove the knob. You could spray paint it first if you wanted to. And I picked up this Happy Easter sign online from Craft Outlet. Don't forget to check Dollar Tree. They might have some cute Easter round signs out. I know they did at Valentine's Day, so they might have some out for Easter too. I picked up the ferns at Walmart, their Mainstays brand. It's a huge, large bunch of ferns for $5. And then I picked up some more spring floral picks at Dollar Tree. I did pick up the tulips at Michael's when they were on sale for $1.99 each. You're also going to need 3 different colors of ribbon with wire, and you're going to need some Easter egg picks, and I picked mine up at Dollar Tree. I ended up using a small carrot, so I didn't use those large adorable twine carrots, and I didn't use those cute styrofoam bunnies either. My son removed the knob out of the center of the splatter screen. Now if you can't find the one with the knob, the one with the handle will work too. And then we just took our sign. It has holes in the top and the bottom, so it was real easy to take a wire, just thread it through the sign. Then I'm just threading it through the splatter screen, going to the back of the splatter screen, going to twist the wires, and then cut them off short. Now I ended up moving the sign up higher because I placed it just a little bit too low. So I would recommend moving it up better than halfway. Next, I'm taking some of my Dollar Tree picks and I'm just cutting them into shorter pieces. Now, I did leave the ferns long and the lilac picks long, so you'll want to leave some long so that you'll have some length when you make your swag. Just remember when you're choosing your flowers to choose a variety of colors that work well together and different types of flowers with different textures too. Now we're going to make a swag, so you're going to take your longer picks, which are my ferns, place one on the left, one on the right, overlap the stems. Then I'm taking my lilac picks and I left them whole, one on the left, one on the right, overlap the stems. And then now I am just going to add some of my styrofoam Easter egg picks and some of the other picks that I cut shorter. And then I am going to zip tie my swag together. Once you have your swag zip tied together, then you're going to want to kind of fluff and shape your flowers. If you are new to my channel, I have lots of splatter screen wreath tutorials for just about every season and holiday. I will link an Easter splatter screen wreath tutorial in the description box for you. It's a little different than this one and it's really cute. Now here I'm tying a bow, and I also have lots of bow tutorials on my YouTube channel, and I have a bow playlist as well as an Easter playlist. I ordered this ribbon online from Craft Outlet. It is 2.5 inch width ribbon with wire. Now the other 2 ribbons that I'm using are 1.5 inch width ribbon with wire, and I purchased them this spring in store at Sam's Club. Sam's Club has ribbon at a great deal. You get 50 yards of ribbon for less than $7 a roll. Just remember when you're choosing your ribbon, if you're going to splurge on something, good quality ribbon is something that I like to splurge on because it's just easier to work with. You'll want to choose ribbon with wire because the bow will hold its shape and the loops will just stand up and it's just easier to work with. For this bow, I put the 2.5-inch width ribbon on the bottom and then I just stacked my bows. Now with the green ribbon, I did 2 loops on the left, 2 loops on the right, but when I got to my purple, I just did 2 loops total, and then you'll see in a minute I put 1 to the top of the bow and 1 to the bottom of the bow, just to kind of change it up. And then in the end, I added a twine carrot from Dollar Tree to the center of the bow. Since I used a zip tie to secure my bow, now I'm taking a piece of 20 gauge floral wire, just threading it under the zip tie, and that way I can use it to attach my bow around my swag. So I'm just taking the bow wires, wrapping it around the swag, then I'm going to go to the back of the swag and twist the wires and leave them long, because I'm going to take those wires and I'm going to go above my sign and thread the wires through the splatter screen to the back of the wreath, twist those wires, and then cut them off short and fold them down. So this is how it looks when you have your bow attached to your swag. Now this is a beautiful swag if you want to put it over a mirror or a picture or something like that, maybe a doorway, so you don't have to do anything else if you just want a pretty swag. Next, I also added some cute fuzzy bunny ears. Now I picked up this headband at Hobby Lobby, and so I wanted to add it to the very top of the wreath. To attach the bunny ear headband, I just cut the sides of the headband shorter and then wired them on. To hang your wreath up, you're going to want to take a piece of wire, thread it through your splatter screen at the top, and make a loop. That way you can hang it on the door. When you have your wreath finished, you can take some felt and cover the back of the wreath. That way the wire doesn't scratch your door, or you can take a Dollar Tree placemat and attach it to the back. Just hot glue it on, and that way your wreath won't scratch your door or your wall. And here you can see how much I moved the sign up. And so now I'm taking the wires on my swag and I'm going to go above the sign, take the wires, thread them through the splatter screen. Just be patient. The new splatter screens are the grid's a little bit closer together, so you have to kind of work to get your wires to go through, but just thread the wires through, go the back, twist those wires, then cut them off shorter. And so this is the way it looks, and I think it is just precious. I think this is one of my favorite Easter wreaths I have ever made. Now here's where I added the twine carrot to the center of the bow, and that's it, guys. It was ready to hang on my door. Now this wreath is going to stay inside, but I took it outside so you could see all the pretty colors. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're entering my March 31st, 2022 giveaway, don't forget to write those 2 words in the comments below. Please give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment, share it with your friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Thank you so much for watching.